17,000 students are taking education in Rajgarh Nyanpet, and Honorable ex-MLA of Borwell and Munshi, Executive President Sangram Dada Thopte, and Honorary Secretary So Surupatai Thopte, giving good governance and guidance to us. So I thanks to our management for providing us as such a platform as a national conference. Now, today, I would like to give a brief introduction of today's guest, Dr. Ashok Nagarkar, sir, who is Senior Scientist and Joint Director of DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, which is the research and development wing of the Ministry of Defense in India. Also, Nagarkar sir worked directly with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was the President and Scientist of India for over 12 years. Also, sir is consultant to IIT Madras and completed his research PhD in missile technology. So, give a big round of applause to Dr. Nagarkar sir. I request Degree Principal Dr. Patil sir to felicitate Dr. Nagarkar sir with bouquet, shawl and seal. I request Dr. sir. Thank you, sir. Today another guest, Dr. Pramod Patil sir, who worked from 2001 to 2019 as a lecturer, assistant professor, and head of the department, vice principal at Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Technology, Pune for 18 years. Now, sir is working as a dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, Savitribai Phule, University of Pune. So, give a big round of applause to Dr. Pramod Patil sir. I would like to request our district manager, Dr. sir, to felicitate Dr. Pramod Patil sir. So I request Diploma Principal Gopre sir to felicitate Ingole sir. Thank you. Now, I request Professor Burade sir, from the Department of Computer Engineering, to give a brief introduction about today's national conference.
Thank you, sir. Very good afternoon, all. It's an honor to welcome you in National Conference NCRST 25, National Conference on Innovation and Research in Science and Technology. Rajgarh Technical Campus, Dhangavdi, a gathering all the brilliant minds, passionate, professional and visionary people for the future development of research and development. Last 2 days, we explored various ideas, shared knowledge, connected with another for meaningful ways. This conference is not just a gathering here, but it abounds all the conversation, collaboration and creating momentum. What is the next innovation and research next 20 years? In this conference, 4 tracks we have planned: computer and artificial intelligence, data science, mechanical engineering, electronic research, civil advanced trends. In this conference, total 167 papers are received. Out of them, 120 papers we have selected, and after the review, all papers will be published in a International Journal of Data Structure Studies and AI Application, Journal of Mechatronics and Automation, Journal of Construction Engineering, Technology and Management, and Journal of Microcontroller Engineering and Application. The Journal of Agriculture Science and Technology. These are the journals which our all 120 papers will be published, and some of papers, those are most best paper awarded, that paper we are publishing in the IST journal. So theme of this NCRST conference is the innovation and research of AI in all areas that reflects the challenges we face and opportunities to ahead. Definitely you all learned, growth and build something greater. I want to thank you to our reviewers, organizers, panelist members and expertise to inside this stage. A special thanks to today's guest, Dr. Pramod Patil sir, Dean of SPPU, Dr. Ashok Nagarkar sir, Scientist DRDO. Also thanks to our honorable management for motivating to conduct this conference. Principal sir, State Manager sir, and support all heads and organizing team. Your hard work behind the scenes what allows the everything here run smoothly. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Now I request for the dignitaries of the dais to inaugurate the proceedings of the conference. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request our today's guest, Dr. Ashok Nagarkar, sir, to give a
Don't be under tension. I know it is 1:30. And we have to get some message. And I would like to thank Borade sir to call me over here to interact with you people. And definitely whatever 5-10 minutes I am going to speak, it will be an useful information to all of you. Respected Pramod Patil sir, principals sir, all dignitaries present on the dais and respected faculty members, plus all innovators I can say. Actually today I am very much happy because conferences are going on, but sir and your management entirely have thought about innovation. That is very important thing which is required for India as of today. You know, South Korea and India both got independence on the same year, but they developed Samsung brand, Hyundai brands, and so many things were happening because they gave more importance to the innovation. Whereas in India, the education sector was not to that particular level. But your college is trying to cope up with that. With that, I am congratulating all the faculty members and the thought process which has come. And I think Borade sir is mentored by Patil sir. And that percolation has happened today and that I am observing here. Actually, I have delivered so many lectures in IITs and various engineering colleges in India, plus in different sectors. I must try to say few of the things, at least as a scientist, you are trying to receive few of the uncommon things which are in this connection. I must try to say that research paper is one part, patent is one more part, copyrights and design patents. So many things are happening as of now in IPR sector, in intellectual property rights. So one should have that thought process in the mind that whoever is present here today, after receiving my speech, after listening my speech, one should start thinking about that. I was scientist for more than 37 years. So we go on doing so many research, so many patents. In that case, when I was writing my patents for various innovations, my daughter her name, I think, so few of you are known. Her name is Ankita Nagarkar. Her book is here. On that book, the photograph is printed, and that photograph is she is receiving National Innovation Award at the hand of Dr. APJ Kalam. Actually, why I am saying this important part, Borade sir is familiar with her. She was in 10th standard. She was thinking that my father is doing research, my father is writing research paper, patents and so many innovation reports. Why not I should enter in the same field? So she was always after that. So one day in the evening, after going in the home after from office, she came to me, Papa, I have some idea that I want to patentize. I was very much surprised. She was in 10th standard. How she can do that? Then I asked her, what is your idea? Just tell me. So she came with the stapler pin bundle. Few of you might have listened that. Stapler pin bundle. She was having two types of bundles. One with normal bundle without any color. And second bundle which was painted with permanent marker last 5 pins. Last 5 pins of bundle were painted by permanent marker. And when you put this painted bundle in the stapler, and after that when you start operating that, initially all of you are aware that non-color pins will come out, and at the end color pins will start coming out, and that is sort of indication that pins are going to finish. It is simple research. Actually, I was a scientist and I definitely thought that such type of innovation is simple, but it is something path-breaking. So I asked her, this is very good idea. It's a nice thing you have thought about that. We should take up this matter further. I am not telling her story. I am trying to say you, this sort of things can reach to certain level. Why we can't do it and we should do it? Thomas Alva Edison has 1200 innovations and around 1064 patents on his study. So Ankita, she found that idea. Then I asked her, you go on the websites like IndianPatentOffice.org, Australian patent, UK patent, US patent. When we scan entire websites of the various countries, such type of research was not done by anyone, such type of innovation was not done by anyone in the world. So we got little better confidence. I gave her one format. In this book also that format is given. Of the copies I am giving to your college. All of you can see that. So I gave her a format of patent. She wrote that patent. Definitely she was in 10th standard, so I added some legal values in that. And after that, when we file the patent, that patent is granted now. And when we send that patent to national competition, she was the only candidate to get that national award for this simple innovation. Why she got award? Because it was novelty, isn't it? What I want to tell you, how things are patentable, how things can be, the patent can be awarded. First of all, it should be tangible. ज्याला आपण स्पर्श करू शकतो, अशा गोष्टीचं patent होऊ शकतं. Secondly, it should be innovative. It should be novel, which is not existing. If A is existing, B is existing, A plus B cannot be a patent. Just like I can say Indulekha hair oil. You know that company has developed one knob of the bottle which has comb. माहिती ना सगळ्यांना. तर डायरेक्टली केसांच्या मुळांना जाऊन तेल लावू शकतो. अशी 2500 पेटंटचा अभ्यास मी केलेला आहे. आणि जवळपास 300 मुलांची पेटंट्स फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मी फाईल करून दिली. सरांना माहिती आहे, भूषण बोराडे सरांना. तर तुमच्यापैकी सुद्धा काही मुलं मुली त्यांना काही नवीन इनोव्हेटिव्ह आयडियाज आहेत डोक्यामध्ये, आपल्याला काही पेटंट्स करायचे, पुढे काही ऍक्टिव्हिटीज करायच्या, डेफिनेटली कॅन अप्रोच मी. सर, one more thing I must try to say, when small innovations we are going to discuss, there is unending story. Actually, today it's not a time to deliver lecture. I must try to say, as a scientist, when I go to deliver lecture, motivation is one part, brain opening is one part, but follow-up is very important. So it is one statement in English which is known that value of an idea lies in implementing it. Unless you implement the idea, it has no meaning. So many people are saying, sir, I have some idea, I want to do the patent. Then I asked him, you start writing. This is format to write 30 pages and then call me. That call never comes. Why? People are interested to get idea. They want to do some experiment, but they are unable to draft it. They are very lethargic to draft the patent. So in any library, it is always written that science without publication is dead. Just like whatever the drafting you have done, whatever research paper you have presented, that is one step for that. And I must have to say, all of you, that whenever you are going for any innovation, writing is very important part. And unless you write the things, nothing will happen. So one more thing I must have to tell, that whenever you want to file some patent, I must have to say the value of patent is much more than the research paper. Why? Research paper is a sort of systematic study. You get some number of papers on your biodata or in your personality, and this research paper you can write in your biodata when you appear for some interview or promotions. But patent is a sort of thing. Once I went to Delhi for some meeting of DRDO. While coming back in my flight, one Australian scientist was sitting. I asked him, we were sitting just adjacent. I asked him, do you have some job in Australia? So he told, I don't have any job, I don't do any job. Then I asked him whether you have some business. So he told, no, I don't have any business. And I was surprised. He doesn't have job, he doesn't have business, but still he is flying in different countries. Why? So I asked him, what is the source of your income? So the answer what he has given is, sir, every year I visit to 2 countries in the world. I go to various parts of that country. I observe various problems in the country, and these problems I take as a challenge, and I try to find out the solution for the problem. And these problems, solution are nothing but patents. So every year I file 5 patents, and these 5 patents is a source of my income. Now next question, I must try to say that answer what he has given is simple, that he was not doing any job, he was not doing any business, he was only in the patent activity. Brain is his power, that is what we call as IPR, intellectual property, isn't it? So next question in everybody's mind today, try to see this game changer aspect I am going to tell you. When you file the patent, the granting process may happen within 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, it may go up to 7 years also. But the day on which you file the patent, you get patent file number with date and time also. So you become owner of that particular patent. If it is granted, it is more powerful. If it is not granted, till that particular time, you are owner of that particular patent. Now, question is that after filing patent, what next? You can sell the patent to certain company. You can start your own company as a starter or entrepreneur. After that, you can sell this patent to some company, and that can be royalty can be taken from the company. That is, these are 3 sources of income. So try to understand. Alfred Nobel, he was having only one patent, nitroglycerin. He converted that to dynamite, and he started his own companies in 56 different countries. So this sort of thing which are happening for nitroglycerin. Same thing about various scientists, those who have contribution in this particular field, they are getting much more value for that purpose. So my message to all of you today, don't stop by doing a research paper. You go for something which is innovative. Now, basic question is that what is the difference between discovery, invention and innovation? Discovery is thing which is already existing on Earth, like uranium is discovered, isn't it? Invention is completely new, like Graham Bell invented telephone. Then further versions of telephone came, like landline phone, cordless phone, mobile phone, smartphone, advanced versions are coming. But basic research of the phone is on the name of Graham Bell, isn't it? So that is what we call as invention. But modifications, what we are observing, they are innovations. Like I can say, there are 200 patents of windmill, 100 patents of bottle cork. So different innovations people are doing. Lastly, at the end of my speech, I am just telling one example. After that, I will sit down. One small innovation, I must have to tell, those who are in electronics field, those who are in the sensor field. One college student, he was just watching some cricket match on television. And after watching that match, in the evening, he gave me a call, sir, I want to discuss one innovative idea with you. I want your time. So I gave him time of, and he came to my home. I am staying in Chinchwad, near Akudi railway station. So he came to my bungalow. I am just inviting all of you to visit my bungalow anytime, sir. के पास मेरा address तो है. Why I am calling to my home? Because my home is something I can say so many innovative ideas are there in the Mangalore. So he came with one idea. What was that? While watching the match, when batsman hit the ball, after hitting the ball, that ball was going from the ground towards boundary. Isn't it? So it touches to the rope, 4 runs are allotted. If it is cut before the rope, the runs are not allotted. Whatever the runs batsmen are running on the pitch, those many runs are allotted. That is simple criteria for that. Now, question is that when ball reaches to border, opposite side player will dive and he will cut the ball just from small distance of the rope. Now, that particular event is very important. Whether it has touched to border or whether it is cut before touching. That particular part, this umpire cannot see because he is standing at the center, isn't it? So that fellow, that student, he projected one idea. What was that? He told, sir, I want one sensor. I want to put that sensor to the rope so that if the ball touches to that sensor, LED lights will be on. So I gave him address of the Mumbai. You people might have that one area is there in Mumbai. You can get all types of sensors. So we brought one sensor of leather ball, and that ball when touch to that particular rope, only that particular 3-4 feet area of LED lights are getting on. And if lights are on, we can say 4 runs can be allotted. And if lights are not on, we can say it has been cut before that, isn't it? Now, one question might be there in everybody's mind. If someone is touching with the hand, no, that sensor is selective sensor only for the leather ball, and that's why that patent we filed and that was granted. There are so many innovations, I can say, more than 300. So today, time doesn't permit us to go for all discussion. Finally, I want to give one message to all of you. Your patent will increase your value when I conduct various interviews in various forums. The next month, next week I am going to conduct some interviews of PRDO. I am going as a member. So whoever comes to me, I ask him whether you have done some project in final year. Everybody said yes. Okay. So from that project, have you published some research paper? Some people said yes. Then after that, have you published some, have you filed some patent in the research paper? Or have you filed some patent in your project? If someone has filed the patent, I give more weightage to the person, and the person is getting more and more chance to get selected in the particular interview. As of now, in India, majority of interview boards, Patil sir भी यहाँ बैठे हैं, आप उनको भी पूछ सकते हैं कि whenever some research is happening, and if it is going to the patent, definitely we can say it's a success story of individual personality. And I give all the best to all of you. It's not a time to do more speech. So thanks for listening and thanks for organizing.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Pramod Patil sir, Dean of Faculty of Science and Technology, University of Scientific Pune University, to express his views.
Very good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Nagarkar sir, Joint Director, PRDO, Dr. Patil sir, Principal of this institute, Dr. Kopre sir, Principal of Polytechnic Institute, Dr. Indore sir, Dr. Shin Borade sir, Head of the Department and Convener of this program, all teams, heads of the department, faculty members, my dear students and participants. First of all, let me congratulate the organizer for grand success of this National Conference on Innovation and Research in Science and Technology. At the same time, I am very thankful to the organizer for giving an opportunity to interact with great researchers sitting in this hall. Dear friends, it is well said, better education, better world. knowledge is power. And empowerment through knowledge is very much essential. And I think this initiative is really a great initiative by this institute to empower the students and faculty with the knowledge, research and innovation invention in the different disciplines. Dear friends, when we talk about innovation research, it can be done in the respective discipline or it can be done in multidisciplines or we call it as interdisciplines. You know, Government of India has taken a lot of initiatives to promote research and development culture at our nation, and they have passed a bill in 2023 to promote research at the national and international level in India. Towards that, they have started a National Research Foundation in association with Department of Science and Technology, University Grant Commission, and to that they are motivating the researchers, students, faculty members to come forward and take some good initiative towards research and innovation in our country. And under that we are doing a lot of activities to promote, to create research culture at different levels. Why this initiative is so important? Because since 2020, Government of India has taken a good step towards transforming our education. And our government, they came up with a new national education policy for India. And if you go and see the changes happening in the education system, it is totally based on the knowledge, skills and the attitude and aptitude which the student has to develop. Please try to understand. As I said, empowerment through knowledge, it's all about the curriculum that you are going to follow. It is all about the curriculum that we have designed at the Savitribai Phule Pune University, and that curriculum is based on different verticals. Let me put focus on some of the verticals like core courses, multi-disciplinary minors, vocational skill enhancement, research methodology, research projects, on-job training, ability enhancement courses. So these verticals are going to change the entire education system, and we are going to create the globally competent professionals with wings of knowledge and power of innovation. Please try to understand. That is the vision that we have while framing the curriculum at the university level. And that curriculum, if you go and see, it has got different dimensions, like as Nagarkar sir has rightly mentioned, innovation and protecting your ideas is so much essential nowadays. We have got many ideas, but we never take it seriously. We never understand what exactly it is and how it is going to be in your future. So, identifying the ideas and protecting those ideas is required. And what is, he has rightly mentioned, not only ideas but innovative ideas. Lots of inventions, lots of research is going on at individual level. But the things are not like that. How we can work in a team and how we can work with the team which comes from different disciplines. So multidisciplinary projects to be undertaken by the students and faculty. I'm not just talking about the projects, but research and innovative projects to be undertaken by the students and faculty. Then these keywords like research and innovations will go hand in hand. Research leads to innovation and innovations leads to product development, and that product can be commercialized in near future, what the professor has rightly mentioned. And then you can come up with your own startups and you can become an entrepreneur in near future. Don't say you are in first year or second year or third year or final year or at any level just to get an innovative ideas and convert it into a product. That is very, very important nowadays, and that is what we are trying our level best to bring it in the curriculum itself by offering the different verticals in that curriculum, multidisciplinary curriculum. The knowledge of multiple disciplines that you are going to have, the knowledge of research and the research methodology that you are going to have through the curriculum. Yes, of course, you can go and see there are 4 types of degree that we are going to offer to our students who are going to clear their 4-year degree programs in stipulated time. Please try to understand 4 different degrees. Today we are giving only 1 degree, but in near future you will find there will be 4 different degrees under New National Education Policy 2020. And one of the degree is honors with research. So that will be a big recognition for the students, those who are going to be clear all the credits they will earn and all the subjects in entire 4 years of the course. So this is the difference that we are finding out in our new national education policy. Dear friends, in national education policy, there are some basic principles, those also needs to understand, and we have to work very hard towards it. And these type of platforms are definitely going to help you out in doing those things. The very first principle is that to understand the potential of individual. So we have to have an analysis of individual stakeholder, I mean to say like especially students and faculty. They have lot of potential, research potential, innovation potential, subject knowledge, understanding of the discipline that they have. But understanding that potential is very much essential, and I think that can be done in this new national education policy. Second thing is that, as I mentioned, holistic and multidisciplinary curriculum that we are going to offer. So it means that you will get the knowledge from other disciplines, like if you are from computer, you can go and study some subjects from electronics and telecommunication, mechanical or civil engineering. Or sometimes you will find some of the subjects from Faculty of Commerce and Management, Faculty of Arts and Humanities. And that is needed for getting more and more practical experience, more and more knowledge of multiple disciplines. And we are going to offer 1 degree with multidisciplinary minor and 2nd degree with double multidisciplinary minors. So these type of changes are happening, and these changes are very useful to develop a multidisciplinary culture and to inculcate that particular knowledge among the students of different disciplines, multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary or transdisciplinary. That is very much essential. Third principle is on problem solving, critical thinking and creativity. This is all about this. These type of platforms definitely going to help you out to develop your problem solving skills. But there is a problem to understand the problem. Identify the problem. So identifying the problem itself is a big challenge for all of us. And I think government has taken a good step, and they are organizing different hackathons, and through that hackathons they are providing you all the problem statements of day-to-day life. So please try to understand those problems of the society, those problems, real-time problems I would say. That is more important, and undertake those problems, undertake those ideas, develop the solutions you can come up with single solutions or multiple solutions for the same problems. But develop that problem solving skills, and then you will come up with a very good research based idea or innovative ideas in near future. Otherwise, idea will remain idea and no use of that particular idea. So try to see that how we can identify a research component in that particular idea. That aptitude and attitude has to be developed among the students. Yes, of course, creativity is not just related to drawing, painting and रंगोळी वगैरे आपण ते त्याच्यामध्ये फक्त क्रिएटिव्हिटी बघणार नाही आहोत. But creativity has got different meanings. When we talk about UX, so it has got different meaning for the creativity. So we can develop a solution which is very useful and creative for the society. So these type of principles are there in the new national education policy. Please take the benefit of this initiative and see that how it can be useful to you in near future. I know yesterday they have a project competition. Some of the projects are really innovative projects. Those project ideas has got a lot of potentials to convert it to invention, and it leads to starting their own startup and commercialize that particular project ideas. I think let me congratulate to those teams who are the winners and the other teams also for their participation, for their active participation, and definitely in near future they will be converting those ideas into innovative ideas and then leads to the startup for those projects. Some of the students, they have presented their research articles. I will not go into details about the research article, but yes, of course, whatever small research work that we carry out, we should get the recognitions for that particular work. And I think this type of conferences will definitely recognize the research work, will give the inputs to your research, will give suggestions wherever you are, and you will find that how the research component to be added in your research in near future. My dear friends, research is not the anything like I just go and get the data from different sources and accommodate in a paper of 8 pages or 10 pages. It is not like that. You should have the original research work to be carried out, right? So then only we can claim the findings, then only we can claim the results which we are going to draw out of the experimentations or trials on the available data or by using experimental setup. That is very, very important, because in some of the cases, yes, we can understand results can vary or it may be acceptable, but in some of the domains like healthcare, biotechnology, we have to be very conscious and we have to be very careful, because we are going to play with the life of individual, and we have to be very careful to claim the findings in the paper. So original work is to be expected from the students, and that work will be definitely recognized by having national, international conferences, or sometimes you can target some good reputed peer-reviewed journal which are indexed by Scopus and Web of Science, and then you will find your existence at the global level. Then you can start competing with the researcher at the global level. So increase the visibility of your research work by having more and more citations for your work, by publishing it in the proceeding or journals at the international level. So once again, let me congratulate to those who have presented their ideas before the experts and published their research work in the national conference proceeding. And I wish you all the best for your research journey ahead, and hope you will come up with new research-based ideas and new innovative ideas for the society, and those will be implemented and which can be useful for the society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. बरोबर 2 वाजले. त्यामुळे आता वेळ घ्यायचा आणि तुम्हाला फक्त आधी डिक्लेअर करतो. डिपार्टमेंट वाईज पहिलं डिपार्टमेंट आहे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, दुसरं आहे कॉम्प्युटर, तिसरं मेकॅनिकल, चौथं सिव्हिल. डिग्री पहिले आणि डिप्लोमा नंतर 12 प्राइजेस आहेत डिग्रीसाठी, 12 प्राइजेस आहेत डिप्लोमासाठी. So now I am moving for prize distribution ceremony now. So yesterday there was a project competitions. In that competitions 123 projects were presented, and out of that one 12 projects are winners. Department wise we have selected 3 projects, 1, 2, 3 prizes are there. So for 4 departments there are 4 prizes for diploma as well as for degree. So we start from degree. So first ANTC batch, I'll declare them third, second, first. ज्यांचं नाव घेतली पटकन यायचंय, बरं त्याला वेळ वाचायचं. थर्ड प्राइज फिंगरप्रिंट डोर लॉकर सिस्टीम, हे त्यांचं प्रोजेक्टचं टायटल आहे. आणि ते मेंबर्स आहेत राहू नक्षत्र, भोसले पूजा, धुमा वृषाली, माने सानिका, धुमा अमृता, पवन आरती. चला पटकन. थर्ड प्राइज फ्रॉम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अँड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिपार्टमेंट. I request of the delegate of the dais to present the third prize for ANTC department. Now next one is second prize. Second prize goes to IoT integration in sustainable agriculture. शिवांजली संतोष धुमाळ, दीपक संपत खळदकर आणि प्रियंका भरत मानकर. IoT integration in sustainable agriculture. This is second prize. And first prize from electronics department goes to CareTech bought a smart assistive device for elderly care. गोळे प्रज्ञा लक्ष्मण, अंधळकर अक्षरा आणि मुजमुले शिवानी. चला नेक्स्ट कंप्यूटर डिपार्टमेंट. कंप्यूटर डिपार्टमेंट थर्ड प्राइज गोes to न्यूज एनालिसिस अप्रोच और एक्सप्लोरर. ते आहे हर्षल शिरसाट, गणेश केतकी आणि जाधव आर्या. सेकंड प्राइज फॉर कंप्यूटर डिपार्टमेंट डिग्री AIML प्रोग्नोस्टिक मॉडेल फॉर एग्री हॉर्टिकल्चर प्राइज व्हॅलिडिटी. अथर्व कदम, प्रतीक ठाकरे, गायत्री जगदाळे, वैष्णवी चव्हाण. चला आणि फर्स्ट प्राइज फ्रॉम कंप्यूटर डिपार्टमेंट गोज टू IoT बेस्ड पब्लिक टॉयलेट मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टीम. श्रावणी बुदगुडे, समृद्धी फुले, कोमल नेवसे आणि पूजा भिलारे. Then from mechanical department, third prize goes to rotary parking system. माहेश्वरी धुरज दुबे, मानसी हनुमंत भरगुडे, मयुरी महादेव काळे, सिद्धी सिद्धेश्वर राऊत आणि वर्षा सूर्यकांत निगडे. रोटरी पार्किंग सिस्टीम. Second prize from mechanical department. Second prize goes to automatic button operated gear transmission. कुंभार सुहास शामराव, रितेश संकेत प्रशांत. सेकंड प्राइज. आणि फर्स्ट प्राइज फ्रॉम मेकॅनिकल डिपार्टमेंट गोज टू एनर्जी कॉन्ट्रॅप्शन अतुल अर्जुन सुर्वे, ऋतुराज रामदास निगडे, सार्थक दिलीप शिवतरे, सुजल अनिल दळवी, विनोद भरत विश्वकर्मा, ऋतुराज प्रशांत साळुंके. फर्स्ट प्राइज फ्रॉम मेकॅनिकल डिपार्टमेंट. त्याच्यानंतर सिव्हिल डिपार्टमेंट थर्ड प्राइज गोज टू प्रिव्हेन्शन ऑफ सॉइल इरोजन योगे अनुष्का पवार ऋतुजा निगवले सुजन नंतर धमाल प्रणव. चला योगे पटकन. Prevention of soil erosion. Second prize from civil department goes to demonstration and analysis of town plantry scheme. मारूंगे मान. Civil चला लवकर. Second prize. Second prize कांटे अथर्व. नंतर पाटे किशोर जयदेव प्रणय शिवतय आकांक्षा पुढले मनीष आणि कुंकर दिगंबर. आणि पहिलं प्राइज फर्स्ट प्राइज फ्रॉम सिव्हिल डिपार्टमेंट गोज टू केस स्टडी ऑफ वाई टू प्रतापगड रोड युजिंग अल्टरनेट रूट ऑफ अंडरग्राउंड टनेल. गोळे मयुरी चव्हाण कीर्ती कोंढळकर साक्षी. चला लवकर. आणि धुमाळ श्रुतिका जाधव सानिका. बघा त्यांचे केस स्टडी काय होती. केस स्टडी ऑफ वाई टू प्रतापगड रोड युजिंग अल्टरनेट रूट ऑफ अंडरग्राउंड टनेल. अंतर आता प्रेझेंट आहे 83 किलोमीटर. त्याच्या प्रोजेक्टने अंतर येते फक्त 22 किलोमीटर. हो मॅडम. चला डिप्लोमा पासून सेकंड प्राइज मेकॅनिकल डिपार्टमेंट डिप्लोमा न्यूमॅटिक एक्सकेलेट्रॉन अशी कौस्तुभ त्यागराज कोंडे हर्षद बाळू बांदल साहिल प्रकाश आणि कुंकर आशिष. रातला ना
ओके.
First prize from mechanical department, design and development of injection mold design. श्रीकांत दत्तात्रय आयरे, स्वप्नील बाळासाहेब पवार, प्रताप अरुण पवार, वैभव हनुमंत सूळ. नंतर सिव्हिल डिपार्टमेंट थर्ड प्राइज डिझाइन ऑफ फ्लोटिंग पॉवर प्लांट शिंदे महेश मुकुंद जगताप यश मनोज. नंतर मुरुंकर अमरीश प्रमोद. चला लवकर. सिव्हिल डिपार्टमेंट थर्ड प्राइज. सिव्हिल डिपार्टमेंट सेकंड प्राइज नेक्स्ट मेंबर एडी युजिंग बांबू इंस्टेड ऑफ स्टील रिइन्फोर्समेंट. ते आहेत जाधव निर्भय विठ्ठल वाडकर प्रसाद कृष्णनाथ चव्हाण संकल्प संतोष चव्हाण शिवदास विजय. चला फर्स्ट प्राइज ऑफ सिव्हिल डिपार्टमेंट ऑटोमेटिव्ह स्पीड ब्रेकर विथ एनर्जी हार्वेस्ट गायकवाड श्रेयस सुहास जाधव रोहन संतोष काकडे धीरज नामदेव आणि एडे प्रेम नानासाहेब. आज का ओके. चला आता हे कालचे प्रोजेक्ट संपले. आता फक्त बेस्ट पेपरचे प्राइजेस आहेत फ्रॉम एनडीसी डिपार्टमेंट. बेस्ट पेपर आहे आयओटी इंटिग्रेशन इन सस्टेनेबल ऍग्रिकल्चर शिवांजली संतोष धुमाळ दीपक संपत कळतकर आणि प्रियंका भरत मानकर. चला कम्प्युटर डिपार्टमेंट चल लवकर. रिव्ह्यू ऑन emergency alert using sign language recognition. त्या मोहिते आकांक्षा सुधाकर नंतर क्षीरसागर समृद्धी पुढले ओंकार आणि रावळ श्रद्धा. चला लवकर. मेकॅनिकल डिपार्टमेंट बायोडिग्रेडेबल प्लास्टिक क्रुशियल एन्व्हायरमेंटल सस्टेनेबिलिटी तेजस अशोक पोळ सोनाली रमेश पवार विकास रमाकांत पटेल विशाल विलास राऊत फ्रॉम मेकॅनिकल डिपार्टमेंट. चला फ्रॉम सिव्हिल डिपार्टमेंट Civil Department, Experimental Study on Foam Polymer Concrete, Sanket Pawar, Akash Pawar, Ganesh, अजय, नंतर नीता तुपकर, पूजा शिंदे. चला आउटगोइंग स्टुडंटच्या प्राइजेस. एमसी डिपार्टमेंट दीपक संपत कळकर, शिवांजली संतोष धुमाळ. IIT नॅशनल लेवल प्रोजेक्ट कॉर्पोरेशन होस्टेड बाय MMCOE पुणे. IIT नॅशनल लेवल प्रोजेक्ट कॉर्पोरेशन होस्टेड बाय SCCOE वडगाव. आणि कम्प्युटर डिपार्टमेंट रोहित बिरदवडे आणि श्रेया भोसले. फर्स्ट IIT नॅशनल लेवल प्रोजेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन होस्टेड बाय MMCOE पुणे. सेकंड IIT नॅशनल लेवल प्रोजेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन होस्टेड बाय SCCOE वडगाव पुणे. भारतीय युवक 2025 प्रोजेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन. बिरदवडे फ्रॉम कम्प्युटर डिपार्टमेंट. दुसरी बॅच आहे कम्प्युटर डिपार्टमेंट. ओमकार वरकडे, सिद्धार्थ शिंदे, संचित कळतकर, सुमित ठोंबरे. त्यांचा फर्स्ट आयडियाथॉन पेपर प्रेझेंटेशन आणि फर्स्ट पेपर प्रेझेंटेशन मध्ये त्यांना प्राइज मिळाले. सुमित ठोंबरे नेक्स्ट टाइम फर्स्ट कंपॅरेटिव्ह प्रोग्रामिंग, फर्स्ट कोड स्प्रिंट. सुमित ठोंबरे आणि ओम किरणजे. पुढचं आहे गायकवाड पायल आणि जे श्रावणी, सेकंड पेपर प्रेझेंटेशन. तू ये ना, तुझं काय ओम ना, ओम किरण. हा नेक्स्ट गायकवाड पायल आणि जे श्रावणी. नाही त्याच्या पुढे सानिका जगताप आणि स्नेहल पिलानी. सेकंड प्रेझेंटेशन, सेकंड प्राइज फॉर पेपर प्रेझेंटेशन. हा एका मेकॅनिकलला. नंतर स्टेट लेवल सायन्स अँड टेक्नॉलॉजी प्रोजेक्ट फेस्ट मेकॅनिकल. सुर्वे अब्दुल अर्जुन, साळुंके ऋतुराज प्रशांत, शिवतरे सार्थक दिलीप आणि विश्वकर्मा भरत. मेकॅनिकलच्या पुढे मेकॅनिकलचं भरगुडी मानसी हनुमान, गोरड सानिका गुलाब, शिंदे कीर्ती राजेंद्र आणि दुबे माहेश्वरी धीरज. मेकॅनिकल डिपार्टमेंट टॉपिक इथे दिलेलं नाही. थँक्यू सर. मी आता कॉर्पोरेशन प्राइस संपले, रजिस्ट्रेशन संपले. तर मी आता फायनल, अरे 2 मिनिट लास्ट फक्त आता 1-2 मिनिटाचा प्रोग्राम आहे. वोट ऑफ थँक्स कॉर्पोरेशन विनंती करतो की वोट ऑफ थँक्स आणि थांबा.
थँक्यू सर. गुड आफ्टरनून एव्हरीवन. On behalf of Rascal Nelpit Technical Campus Rangodi, from last 1 month we are preparing for the state level project competition Anant Nirmal Tech Utsav 2025 as well as the national conference NCRST 225. And today's function, a validity function about this event, about the Utsav. I am very thankful to our guest, Dr. Ashokji Nagarkar sir, Joint Director of DRDO, as well as Dr. Patil sir, Dean of Science Academy, Science and Technology Department, SCPU Pune, as well as I am also thankful to Dr. Ingoli sir for his presence here. I am also thankful to Bhosle sir, the industrialist, Global Industries Private Limited Bhosri and his son for your presence here and giving the interest in our workshop department. Thank you sir for your presence. I am also thankful to the management team, our founder president for his blessings, for his inspiration to us, our executive president, our secretary madam, our estate manager, our all the my colleagues teams, Dr. Patil sir, all the HODs, all the teaching, non-teaching faculties and students whose efforts has made this event successful. So once again, thank you to all the participants, all the winners. Thank you very much.
थँक्यू सर. मला कुपन मिळालं ना सगळ्यांना? मला भूक लागली आहे, पाहुणे ते सवाल वाजले. हरकत नाही. मी आपल्या प्राचार्यांच्या वतीनं आणि टीमच्या वतीनं आजचा नॅशनल कॉन्फरन्सचा प्रोग्राम या ठिकाणी संपला असं मी जाहीर करतो. थँक्यू.
बंद कसं करायचं रेकॉर्ड कसं होणार रेकॉर्ड होतं का